Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. We are live. Just let me see if I can find myself. That would be helpful. I think we are live, but you never know, right? That one there. That one there. There we go. And yes, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good to see you all. Welcome to Elizabeth Craft Designs. My name is David, and tonight I am doing the live. Good evening. Well, hello again, Patricia. Hi, Wilma. Happy Friday indeed. Yes, like, share, and comment to win the gift certificate. That's always nice to win, right? If you win that, that would be fantastic. So, hi Saskia, hi Hans. Yes, we have. I'm looking for something. Yes, okay, I've got what I wanted to say. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Sylvia. Hi Els. 2 in a row. Yes, that's correct. I was just live at Doing, had fun there, and now we're going to have fun at Elizabeth Craft Designs. I'm happy to be here. I'm just going to close this, then it will give me more comments. Yeah, that was my twin brother. I'm beardless, just in case anyone notices. Yeah, it was itchy. No, it had to go. So that's good. And like, comment, and share. Cindy, go and finish your December day by day. Hi Elke. Hi everybody. Well, welcome. And we're going to have fun tonight. I'm going to play with a lot of stuff. I will show you in a second. But first, Monday, Josette will be doing the live, and that will be fun again. So yeah, give a thumbs up for Josette that she's doing the lives now, because that's really great. She will probably go live with her latest collection, which is fantastic. I will be playing with that tonight as well. So that will be Monday. Wednesday is going to be Els, and Friday is going to be Marga. Yeah, that's what Els said. So Monday is Josette, Wednesday is Els, and Friday is Marga. But please pay attention that in the Netherlands we go to winter time. The clock changes this weekend, and in the US that's next week. So that means that the live will not, for the Dutchies, will not be at 8 o'clock, but will be at 7 o'clock. And that's just 1 week that it goes. So yeah. Just keep that in mind. So, dus voor de Nederlanders, de lives volgende week starten om 7 uur en niet om 8 uur. Because the US changes times later. That was that. I said it correct, right, Els? If not, correct me. Yeah. But Belinda, for you it's the same time. It's 12 Mountain Time. So yeah. It'll be 6 for you in the UK. That's correct, Tracy. Yeah. So let's switch. I have to get back into the swing with my English. I just did a live in Dutch, so sorry if I mess up. Let's switch camera, then at least you can see what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to be playing with this one. Well, not really be playing, because I've already made it. Because otherwise this live would have taken forever. Let me see. It's somewhere here. I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, here it is. So this is my version of the stove. So yeah, the UK is 1 hour later than in the Netherlands, so it's 6 o'clock in the UK. I just made this. I've used inks to color it, and then I used glossy accents to make this glossy. I like that glossy finish. So yeah, that's the one. In the US, nothing changes, right? In the US, everything stays the same. It's just in Europe the clock changes 1 week before in the US. Okay, that's so that's that set. Love it, love it, love it. That's going to be on the cover of my booklet, because I'm going to make a booklet using the file folder set 1 and file folder set 2, and I'm going to be using these elements from the Journal Your Holiday. That was the July release from the Art Journal specials. And that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to make a booklet out of that. So let's see what I've got. I'll keep this one here so I can reference to that. My mouse I don't need. This can go to the side. So what I've got here is a lot of things. That's this one. And you use that to attach the pages together. And when I was preparing, I was thinking about making a booklet. And first I wanted to do it the way I did it with Marga at the... I'm missing a lot of comments, sorry. Yes, I used copper for the stove. Copper paste from Sizzix. So, sorry, I'm coming back to this. We did at the retreat make a booklet, but we glued the pages together. There was also a time choice, because we did not have time to use this. But I was thinking about it, it should be able to work. And look at that. This is a perfect fit to make a booklet with the file folders. So I was like, oh yeah, bring it on. That's what we're going to do. So, first things first, because... you know me by now, I'm messy. I like to be messy. Sorry, I have to go to the... while I still have the book unassembled, and this is going to be my first page, I just thought I would put on some paste already so it can dry, because that will be my first thing in here. And I'm going to use, this is new for me, it's from, I don't know this, it's from Finnabair, and it's paper texture paste. Let's find out together how that looks and how that responds to watercolor, etc. So I'm just, okay, it's fluffy, it's interesting. And I'm just gonna put this on. I've got a piece of release sheet underneath. Oh, this is fun stuff. It's completely different than the distress texture paste. There we go. That looks cool. And I'll do the same here at the bottom. Just like that. This is like buttering your toast. I think that's the best way I can explain it. There we go. Put that in there. Close it up before it dries out. Yes. It's my mijn hofleverancier, hè? Yeah, I bought it at Doing. It's where I buy everything, fairly. So, or from Elizabeth Craft Designs or at Doing. The majority for me. But yeah, there are other shops as well that will sell this. I'm pretty sure of that. So this needs to dry. So I'm going to put that to the side. Just let me clean this up real quick. And there are many, many, many different kind of pastes out there. And I was just curious. I saw this, and apparently this dries like paper. It says opaque paste with matte finish, similar to handcrafted paper. We'll see. So then I will get my... I've cut a lot of file folders because there's going to be a lot of pages in this book. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue on these things, and I'm just going to see which one I think matches. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to use glue for that. Nice to see you too. Welcome everybody that came in late. Don't forget to like, share and comment to be able to win the $50 gift certificate. About the lives next week, for the people in the Netherlands, make sure you tune in on time because wintertime is starting this weekend, tomorrow. But in the US it doesn't start yet, so we start at 7 with the lives. And then, so it's like that. Then I will put some glue on this side. just make sure that the edges are glued down. Line that up. And press it down. And then we have our first pages done. Isn't that cool? I think that is fantastic. So I'm going to build up my booklet like this. Just have to pay attention to do it in the right order. Seems like I've made a little mistake somewhere down the line, but I don't mind. I don't mind this one. So I want that at the top, so it's going to be like that. Yeah, okay, I'm there. So I'm going to glue this on. So that's fairly what we're doing, and I will get a wiggle on and speed up because that will take some time, but it is really fun how it comes together. I know, right? It was really hot today. It was a record-breaking temperature, and then we're going to winter time. Yes, that's what I was figuring out now, Sylvia, how to alternate the tabs so that it makes sense. So it could be, yeah, on here. No. Ah! I did mess that up now. I'm confused now. Yeah, this is at the wrong... Well, just glue another one down here. Sorry. That's what you get from reading comments and trying to do something at the same time. I'm a guy. That's my excuse. Yeah, it's a special from the art journal collection. A fun collection that was released in July. And you can make your own booklet. There's a whole die set here. It's this set actually. It's here in frame. It's 1961. For these pages. Yeah, that's a good excuse, right? Thank you. I think that's Anja who put the link in. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Yep, this one goes there. Just be careful to line it up correctly. Like that. And then we go back to the middle one. So let's get a middle one. Yep, let's do this one. Glue up again. You're welcome. That's that. And this is how I build up the page. Now I need to get rid of this. I forgot to clean my stencil and now I'm messing it up in here. So I will just quickly clean that. Because otherwise I can throw that stencil away. Now this is also one of the Art Journal Special stencils. Well loved, as you can see. I've used it quite a lot. Because I like the structure, it's fun. I'm not sure what this one is called though. And I forgot to look it up. But I'm pretty sure if we still have it available, that it will... So, that is saved. Okay, so I'm working backwards. That's where my brain goes cuckoo. But never mind. This one goes there. Okay, let's glue this one on. Just like so. Now this is really fun. This is the boring part, guys, and after this the fun starts. Well, I think this is fun as well, but I can imagine that this is quite boring to watch. But yeah, it's part of what it's supposed to do. And at least now you know, if I make a mistake, not to make the same mistake, right? No, sorry, Glenda, I don't. Hi, Joseph. Thank you. File folder set 1 and 2 I'm using. But the great thing about this is that the way this goes, you continuously have flat pages. And this is really fun if you want to work in your pages. So that's why this is a fun way of assembling your book. Okay, next I am taking a middle tab. Methinks. What did I do? Let me see. Bottom, middle, top. I forgot the bottom is somewhere in between. You know what? I'm just going to continue. It's not important at all. You know, in the end of the day, nobody will say, "Oh, that tab is in the wrong place." And if they do, well, tough. Yes! That is going to be fun, else. I said yesterday next week was going to be fun. Yeah, it is. The book 5 is absolutely stunning. You will see it next week. Yeah. Reinforcements are fun as well. Yeah, you will love it. You will love it. Okay. Now I will not bore you all to death with continue doing this forever, but I do want some bulk to my book. Yeah, be ready for next week for the book 5 in Europe and for some other fun bits. Yeah, you probably saw the reinforcements in the book, right? Yeah, front one. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. You see, this is really coming together nicely. So I'm going to put this one here. Yeah. Then I'm going to put this one down here. Lining it up, making sure it's in the right spot and pressing it down. It was on Create and Craft with Else. This one goes here. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. At least from what I was thinking to do. Let me see this one. No. Oh well, let's do this. No, that's wrong, David. How? It was folded the right way. There we go. Sorry, it's weekend. My brain is in... These are papers from... It's a mixture from art journal papers. It's from Reminiscence of book 2, 3, 4, whatever. One of the books, all of the books, I think. Just took pieces of paper that and I mixed it around. Fairly, that's what I did. Okay, and this last one is going to go here in the back. Because I don't want to waste it. I don't know, but I think Belinda just said you can, so... And there is the last one. Well, this went quicker than I imagined it would go. So, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay, that is that. And then I still made a mistake because this one had to go at the bottom, but never mind. And I had some glue oozing out here. Ooh. What happened here? I'll cover this up with something fun. That was my... It's the inside. I don't really understand where that glue came from, but anyways. You see, it folds open really easy. Now, I can't help you with that because this was given to me, because I cannot work with these little tiny pearls. The cards are from the file folder set from Esther. It's the file folder set 1 and 2. These two I've used for that. And then the binding system comes from the Art Journal Specials 1961. So that is step 1. Then I should have, there it is, a cover made. And I'm not sure it's thick enough. No, it's not. So then, let me show you. That was, I watched a live from Rihanna a long time ago when this was released. This is 2 centimeters. And this is 3 centimeters. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my trimmer and line this up here. How am I going to... How did you do that, Rihanna? Help. But it was a cool idea anyways. So, oh, that's how I can do it. This is 6 centimeters, if I'm correct. Let me double check. Yeah. So I will trim this at 5 centimeters. Then it should be fine. There we go. No, I know that. I know that. That was my next sentence. Don't. Then I'm going to put some glue on this piece here. And glue that on here. And that makes the spine a bit smaller. And then, as Belinda just mentioned, it's important that when you glue this onto your book, that you do not glue this down. That should be open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on here, making sure there's enough on there, but also make sure I don't go too far here, because I don't want any glue on the back, because that will make sure my booklet will open and close don't do the front yet. will open and close flat. So I'm going to get my booklet, line it up like so, make sure it's straight and centered, and then this is going to be on the front, but of course I cannot do that yet because there's one more page to go in, and there's enough room for that, so that's good. And then this will stay loose. Because that's loose, it'll open up like that. So now I had to be patient, I was impatient. This needed some time to dry. So press that back on, line it up correctly. There we go. Yep. Okay. Now is this dry? No, by all means it's not. So I'm gonna dry that. It's perfect how it lays flat. That's a really great design. But I need this to be dry to be able to continue. It looks fun, this yeah, then it can really lay flat. If you glue it down, it'll be stuck. It's getting there. Okay, that's dry enough. So let me get my release sheet out again. And I'm gonna have some fun with watercolors. So I'm going to let me see, get a brush out. And I'm using my my big brush for this. And then I'm going to use, what color shall I use? I'm going to use this one. This is a really dark blue. And I'm just going to tap that over that paste. That's my drinking water, David. Don't do that. Who has done that? Dipped their brush in the glass of water that you were supposed to drink? I like this structure. It's different again than the other pastes. That's cool. And this is fantastic color. But this whole watercolor palette is fantastic. It's got so much pigment in. Yeah, I love that. Now I'm just thinning it out, washing it out a bit, but it doesn't have to be perfect at all. So just have to be careful because I don't want too much to happen to the front. So I gotta clean up in between. Oh yeah, that could happen to me as well, spilling it over your project. I also managed to, when I was still doing painting, put the paintbrush in my mouth, but the wrong way. I wanted to do it like this, and then I had the paint side. Oh. Next I'm taking the blue color that's next to it, and I'm just gonna put that on, blending it in with a darker blue. These colors are fantastic. Oh yeah, but that would happen to me if I would like have a December day by day finished, and then I would spill my glass of water over it. There we go. They are beautiful, absolutely. What other color do I want? Let's try a bit of this reddish blue. Brown. It's not blue, David. That's brown. Just color the rest of that. Just dabbing off the edge here. I like that. There we go. Done. Clean my brush. The blues are really, all the colors are fantastic that are in this palette. Yeah, I really, really enjoy this. I struggled in the beginning because I didn't know how to use them, but now I know. Yeah. Well, that went okay. So I'm going to dry this, then I'm going to finish the cover of my book, and then we'll continue with the inside. But I just wanted to have this part ready. No, actually this is a 300 grams watercolor paper. Now I want to do one more thing, and that's this. I've got this Dilutions shimmer spray, and I like my shimmer, I can't help it. So what I'm doing is shaking the bazinga out of that. Hey Esther! And I'm just gonna sprinkle some on there to give it some darker splotches and some sparkle, because there's some nice sparkle in here. And this paste dried really fun, guys. I'll do a close-up. Okay, that's enough. Enough is enough, right? You see that? The shine, but the structure in this paste. Love it. It's yummy. Okay, and it absorbs color, which is also nice. Well, I am just new to watercoloring. I just whack the color on fairly. That's what I do. Just drying this now. Then I'm going to fold it in half. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to take a stencil, and I'm not sure which one yet, so let's figure that out together. I've got my stack of stencils here. And I think this could be no. I think I'm gonna go with the same pattern as I've got here. And then I'm gonna take frayed burlap. Where's my frayed burlap gone? Here it is, under my phone. Makes sense, right? Good that you liked, commented, and shared. It's from Finnabair. It's this one. Paper texture paste. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting it here over the tap. I'm gonna give that some color. And then fade out towards the inside. And do the same here at the bottom. This is going to be the cover of my booklet. Let me get over that blue patch there. Because why not? I can do it, right? And here the same. Okay, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to etch this as well. So I haven't etched everything yet because I just wanted to decide on the spot whether I want to or not. Now, that's interesting. I forgot one of these. So let me see if I still have a scrap of paper here. Christmas Lives Here paper is laying right beside me here. I will just quickly trim out one thing from the paper and then I'll finish the cover. Bear with me. So, got my plates here. Got my cutting plate. There we go. I've got one of these strips. Just need one more. So, don't throw your die on the floor, David, because you will lose it. Okay, that's that. I like this side, so fold that. There's a score line in the middle, so you fold that, and then I take my glue. Put that on here. I've given up on the tabs, Sylvia. But I think it is. Because I know we've got two at the top, but I want the first one to be at the top, and somewhere down the line I'm messed up, but that's not that important. So this one is going to be here, like that. And put some glue on this one again. And then I will put this one on here, like so. Then I will put some glue on here. Make sure nothing goes beyond that line, the fold line, because you don't want to glue down the spine, and close it up. So, like that. Now, I think your son is fine with being up late, Judith. Now, how cool is this? Look at that. We've got a cool booklet. I've got my first page nearly done. So there's going to be loads of fun in here. Pretty sure of that. Now this one there. That's what you get from doing it too quick. But do as I say, don't do as I do. Right? That's what they say here as well. But I will fix that. It's an art journal, so there. So that's how it goes with the booklet. Now, back to my stove, which is here. This will just go on the front. And the original idea, what I had, and that's probably what I will be doing anyway, is to give this booklet, he doesn't know, to Daniel, because he loves baking. That's why I initially put the stove on, but then I got this idea for the inside, and I thought, oh no, I want to make an art journal out of it. But yeah, I intended this to be his recipe book for his cakes. But it still can be my art journal. I don't care. I don't mind it having a stove on the front, right? Yeah, but he might not get it, Belinda. Because I love it too much. Because in here I've got some other ideas now. And this is why you don't glue the spine down, because you can still open it flat like this. Brilliant, right? So I've got some bits and bobs here that I want to put in there. Now I've got this piece. This is from another art journal set. Where did I put that one? Right here. This is from the Solstice Pocket 1949. And what it does, it trims out, there's a plate in there. Let me show you. Where did that go? It's similar to this one. Oh well, never mind. You can see what it did. It prints out from the paper. So it's and I will just put some glue dots here on the pieces that I want on there. And then what I'll do is I'll just put this here. I've got just some post-it tape behind this. I'll press this down, then I'll take off the post-it tape. Press down the pieces that want to come with it, but there's glue behind it, so that should stick eventually. I don't want these little dots, so they can come with me. There we go. Oh, thank you, ladies. Yeah, I've got an excuse to make another one, right? Now the idea was that I have a template. Look, then I've got that flower there. Cool, right? And then I had this other idea, but I just need to be careful not to make it too wet. With this dark blue, I'm just gonna use this as a stencil and tap the color on through there. I have a piece ready for if I make it too wet. And then just fill that in again. And then lift this up, and that will give sort of a stenciled effect. I'll put another one right here. I'm just dapping on my brush, not with a lot of water in there. I just want this to give color to the page. There. I like that. So now we've got 3 flowers, just in different colors. Then I've got, I thought I had, yeah, 2 of the leaves that came from the same set as this flower. And I'm going to put that on this page here. So I'm just going to put some glue behind that. Just like so. And I'm going to put that right here. And then I want this one to come from here. Sort of making a, how do you call that? A turn, like a U-turn. Good. Well, that's what inspiration is all about. Yeah, Femke, that's, I mean, it's always good to have options, and there might be a time when you say, hey, now I've got that booklet from that crazy guy with using the tab folders. There we go. So I'm going to leave it at this because then I still have time to put a photo there, or I might put a picture in here of Daniel baking there, and then he can use all the other pages to put in his recipes. It's just fun, because I do think this is fun for him to have for his recipes. Now I just want to etch the complete edge of this because it's too neatly for me. That was the one, Anya, very good. The big ones. The small ones, I don't know actually whether that fits, but I can tell you in a minute. If you give me a second. Oh, just send that anyway. I would like that recipe, Yona. I love cheese onion bread. And then he can bake it. Or I bake it myself. That's better. Just took away that stark white. That is cool. Okay. So, I think for now, I'm going to leave it at this, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, I do. I will. Else, I will. I will put in a picture at the front, as I said, one of Daniel baking. I will put that here, and then the rest he can put in his recipes. I will put a matte layer here where it's too dark, or he can just fold paper and stick it down. Whatever, it's up to him. But it's a really fun booklet, guys. Look at this. This is so much fun. Yeah, I love it. So let me clean up my mess because I've been... If you see my craft room now, it has exploded. So I really like that paste. Let me tell you that. The structure of it, look at that. Now it's really dry. It's really fun. It has a soft, almost soft... No, yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Yeah, I'm not closing it. I'm just putting this on, and there are legs on there. So there's time for it to breathe. But I just don't want to throw my booklet into the watercolor. That was the idea. So I've got some pages left that I can use some other day. That can be the base for my next booklet. So where are we time-wise? 10 minutes early. Okay. But I'm still going to round up because I think I'm done skis, so I don't want to rush into doing something. There was still some splatters on there. I love this page. I love playing with paint. I love doing this grungy stuff. So yeah, and I love the fun stuff from Josette as well. So yeah, I really love this oven. I love this booklet. I love this whole idea. From this spine from the art journal set. Thank you to Rihanna for figuring out how to make this smaller. That was all credits go to her. She did a live doing that. So yeah, I like it, I love it, and I want more of it. This is definitely for sure. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and please keep in mind for the Dutchies and the people in Europe, next week all the lives will be 1 hour earlier than this week, and that's because in Europe we go to winter time, and in the US that's another week to go from now. So don't forget that. So in the UK it'll be 6 o'clock, and in the Netherlands it'll be 7 o'clock when the lives will be. Monday it will be, I knew it, Josette. That's going to be fun. Wednesday it's Els, and Friday is Marga. So have fun with that. I will see you, I don't know when, some other time. And thank you for watching this one. I really enjoyed it. I loved spending my evening with you guys, and I see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.